This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando. This is round 1 of today's standard tournament here at Gongaii Games in Portland, Oregon, USA. Both of these guys are familiar players. On the left we have Enzo. He's still running his hot mess Aphra deck trying to get it to work. On the right we have Sara. She's back on Jin Cassian this week. We do have Mean Streets for the Scoundrel package on Enzo's side, and we are on Salt Flats for the Leader package, or the Leader trait, I suppose, on Sara's side. Do note this is going to be an exceedingly bad matchup for Enzo if Sara decides to go the mill route, which I think even if she doesn't start off that way, she'll probably pivot to. So yeah, Enzo rolls a nice 8 there, which Sara could have technically rolled, but did not, so we'll be playing on Mean Streets, and 2 shields go on to Cassian. That's the right move, and the man to protect, but with the indirect flying around, it shouldn't be that hard to keep him alive. Enzo opens with a reprogram, reducing the cost of a droid by 1, and then combining with the reduction in 1 by Aphra comes in for free. Sara gets the dream play, opens with a scrap heap on Jin whenever she mills a card for the first, or when she mills a card, she can exhaust it to gain a resource. Watto comes in with a lot of money. Jin will come in, rolls pretty well with the 2 and the +2. She'll look at the top 3, and this is also going to be a huge advantage for Sara because she can look at the cards and essentially gut Enzo, try to take away what he wants. She'll be hoping to get... Well, Riot Shield was the best it looks like she could do this time, but she'll be looking for those entourages. Now, if he does have one in his hand, of course, she'll have to try and discard it out, but she gains 1 for Scrap Heap. Uh-oh, Enzo's short on supports, it looks like, so he just pays 1 for a... by any means, deals himself an indirect. He'll get to draw a card, but without 000 on the board, he does not throw anything across the table. Okay, so it is Sara. She pays 1 for Bubble Shield. That'll certainly help. Although to be fair, right now all Enzo has is really, he doesn't really have indirect on the table, but the BT he can soak up. So yep, we get another card draw from Aphra. BT deals 1 to each of them. Sara's shot now probably brings in Cassian, gets a blank and a discard. Discard's looking pretty good. Okay, Aphra comes in with the 2 indirect. Sara drops to reroll, gets a 2, a discard, and a discard. All right, another by any means, paying 1, removing it, and then dealing himself an indirect. Goes on Aphra this time. Yep, so Sara will take 2 and either deal 2 indirect or mill. Let's see how she does it. So we get best defense and a doubt, and then she needs to either do 2 indirect or mill. Oh, it looks like we missed the triggers there. Oh, okay, yeah, I was pretty sure Sara didn't miss that. Enzo probably just forgot to put him on, but... Alright, so there's the 2 indirect from Cassian. Enzo then rolled, or pitched a reroll. Sara is probably just going to claim here. I mean, actually, probably not, because she has $1. We did see a Way of the Light in her hand, so... Alright, she does claim. Now, do keep in mind that even though there's nothing on Mean Street, she could technically pay for Mean Streets on the claim. So, all right, there's a pitch to reroll, and there's 3 indirect. He's dropping again to reroll. All right, yeah, there's some pretty good damage. All right, 2 indirect, so takes the Bubble Shield. Then he goes all 3 into Jin. Man, we're going to have to do the card count. So Enzo has 1 in his hand. He drew 3 in the course of that turn. So he's already dropped 7 and then 8 if you count Jin. So, wow. Okay, so Sara will get us started. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, must be a Jin Blaster. Yep, Jin Blaster comes down. So Jin's Blaster, after you roll in, if it's on Jin, you can re-roll her dice. And then this die, you can either discard, the effect also is you can either discard the top card of the deck or reroll the die. Alright, so Enzo drops a bubble shield for 1. Right, Jin comes in, so let's see how she decides. She gets to look at the top 3 first as per Jin's activation. Then she can do the blaster triggers. Yep, gets an entourage. That's pretty huge. Okay, and then she's just going to reroll them both. Alright, so that's not bad. Okay, gains 1. Well, we took 1 for the scrap heap, and then Enzo paid 1, dealing 3 to the first order stormtrooper. So does Sara drop? Because there's no modifier. Alright, so she brings in Cassian, gets a discard and a money. Okay, flanks the 2. Yeah, I think she should have killed the first order there, but... Alright, pitches to reroll, looking for guns. Gets a money. Alright, 1 indirect apiece, so she'll take a shield off, and then Enzo will put 1 into his bubble shield. Oh, he doesn't. He puts it on Aphra. Draws a card. Sara's action. Nope, pitches another hidden blaster to reroll. Gets a gun there. There's a dead first order. Alright, reprogram. Alright, there's 000. Oh, so he drew that on the BT activation. That's kind of a bummer for him. Alright, yep, first order's dead. And then, does she deal the indirect? She does. It goes on the bubble shield. Oh yeah, so she's switching to mill right now. Gets another 000. So do remember she knew it was on top of the deck, so that means she looked at an entourage and 2 000s. Alright, Watto comes in with a 2 disrupt and a discard. Alright, takes 1 money. Uh-oh. 1 money and then mills again. And then Aphra comes in. I'm thinking... Yeah, I guess Enzo does need the money here. Alright, 000 comes in. Sara's going to continue to pass, I would imagine, here. Alright, there's power action for Watto, so he pays 1. He's doing the Watto dice, so he's calling money. Does not get it. Alright, 1 for easy pickings on the 2 disrupts. Okay, and then dealing the indirect. So she goes 1, well 2 into Cassian, 1 into Jin, and then 1 more into Jin. And Sara is pretty well in the driver's seat for this match right now. She has claimed she'll get to come out first. She has $3 and she'll get an additional 1 for the scrap heap again. And Enzo's probably down. I think there's... So last turn he drew 2. So I think Enzo's down to 5 cards in deck, I believe. 5 or 6 cards in deck. It's either 5 or 6. Alright, there's a dangerous maneuver, paying 2 healing 2, and then putting him on bubble shield. He gets to draw, and then he should deal an indirect for 000. There we go. Goes on Cassian. Alright, pays 1 for another bubble shield. Okay, Sara's just stocking up here. Yeah, Sara's got Enzo pretty well over a barrel here. Alright, pays 1 for the Fickle Mercenaries. Is he trying to bait? Well, she didn't pay for it, but I'm wondering if he was trying to bait her into it. Right, so Jen will look at the top 3. Alright, entourage again. And then at this point, she probably mills. So 1, 2. Oh, it looks like he has. So it looks like it was 6. Yeah, because it looks like he has 5 now. So rerolls the Jin die, and then she does. She mills instead of rerolling the Jin blaster. Alright, there's a flank to remove 2. I mean, at this point, she's just chewing up Enzo's cards, so it's not a bad deal, right? She could, again, buy that Fickle right now. Alright, Cassian coming in. Alright, there's another discard as well as a 1 gun. Alright, Watto coming in. 2 disrupt, 2 disrupt. So, yep, time to buy the Fickle. Buy the Fickle, Sara. So it's Sara's react. I think she's choosing, yep. So she's going to pay 1. She'll get rid of one of the 2 disrupt. I mean, I guess if he uses Watto to disrupt, that's a win for her. Alright, and then she's going to discard and mill 1. Gets rid of the other Fickle, mills 1. Alright, 000 comes out, deals 1 indirect and kills the bubble shield, and then Sara needs to, yep, put 1 on her own bubble shield. And then Sara probably just shoots because she can mill another one. Yep, so 3 into Watto. So he's at 5 with 4 health remaining, mills 1. So you have only 2 left in Enzo's deck. I can't see his hand, but I believe he has 2 or 3 left in his hand. So Fickles comes in with the discard. It's not what he was looking for. She probably just takes the shield here. Yeah, it's definitely 2 in Enzo's deck. So shield goes on to Cassian. Aphra comes in. Do note that they're using a shield token on the bubble shield to denote damage. They just don't have enough ones. Alright, field medic pays 1. Heals 1, 2 from Jin. So now you'll see him swap out the shield. Alright, Enzo's calling it. He's given up. He knows he can't punch through. So, yep, Sara takes round 1 today. Very strong showing. Bad matchup for poor Enzo. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hello, I'm Enzo. Thanks for watching Dice Commando. Like and subscribe.